Hello, friends, and welcome on in. For those that don't know me, my name is Majestic Pie. I am primarily a Pokemon content creator, and yeah, welcome on in. First and foremost, if you aren't already, hit that purple heart button. I would appreciate it. You get notified whenever I go live. Also, follow the socials. I post on Twitter whenever I go live. Plus, most of my VODs get uploaded to YouTube as well. So, yeah, and there's also clips that get uploaded there as shorts. So there's plenty of content over there once it expires here on Twitch. And then, last but not least, join the Discord. Love to have you there as well. I also post whenever I go live there, as well as you can get some optional notifications, such as when I upload to YouTube, or any schedule updates or changes, or anything like that. So yeah, we'd love to have you there. So yeah, other than that, as I said, welcome on in, friends. For I have been on a little bit of a break. I took last week off. It was very nice. It was very much needed to get some rest and relaxation and everything. So it was great. It was busy, but it was also much needed as well. I did a fair amount. So yeah, today we are getting into something completely new. Totally new. Actually had a handful of drops and stuff. I kind of figured out a lot of what the upcoming content here is for a little bit, which is super exciting. We had some news updates as well with Pokemon Champions. We got a release date, which is April 8th, which is super exciting. We also got the abilities for the starters for their Mega Evolutions revealed as well from ZA, which is super exciting. Two of them are new abilities, which is great. So, yeah, certainly looking forward to that. And I also figured out our next randomizer Nuzlocke, which that's also super exciting. So that's kind of down the pipeline a little bit, but for right now, probably like late April, most likely. I don't know exactly when I'll start it. We're going to be doing a black randomizer Nuzlocke, so that's going to be super exciting. And then once we complete that, sometime shortly after will be white too. So yeah, I feel like it's been a while for myself to have played black and white and, you know, get into Gen 5 and stuff, and I feel like it's due. And what better way to do it than to experience it in a new way and to dive into a randomizer Nuzlocke, because I enjoy them. They're really fun. But anyway, today we're starting something totally new. It is a ROM hack. It's not an official game or anything like that. But it's a ROM hack called Pokemon Dreamstone Mysteries. It's a ROM hack of Emerald. It just got completed last year, I think like early July or something like that. Hopefully the audio sounds fine. Make sure, I think I unmuted that track. I did. So hopefully the audio is fine, because it's really, that's something so hard to test with it and everything. But hopefully the audio should be fine. It's not too blaring for me, so I don't feel like I'm screaming to, you know, hear myself or anything like that. But yeah, this ROM hack, it looks really good. So it's kind of a medium-sized one. It's definitely going to take quite a number of streams to get through it, but it's not massive. I didn't want one like huge, like some of like the really like highly rated ones like Radical Red and stuff like that. Listen, I want to get to the, you know, stuff like that at some point, but we got a little too much getting released all at the same time here, like content that I'm kind of planning here. So I didn't want to have anything too big. I didn't want to have anything too difficult. Just coming off of the Y randomizer. That one was tough because that was in French, and I don't speak French. But it's over. We won. So we're keeping the streak of Nuzlockes going for the most part. So I've not failed a Nuzlocke yet, and we're going to keep that train going. But that's not what we're doing for this. This is very much a casual playthrough. We're not doing any Nuzlockes, no special rules or anything like that. Purely just playing it to have fun. Enjoy the story and all that stuff. Just to have fun. So this is like the kind of decompress after coming off of the Nuzlocke and everything. And it's not, hopefully not as grindy and everything from what I was reading from the description and like reviews and stuff. It's very much more story focused and focused more on enjoying that kind of stuff rather than trying to be a challenge and, you know, trying to make you grind and, you know, it be difficult. Plus, the story isn't like super long. As I said, it'll take a little bit to get through, but it won't take an eternity. It won't drag on. And the Pokedex is only about 300 some Pokemon, which is about average, maybe slightly less than what most games are, you know, recently have been releasing. About 200 to 400 on, you know, base game is kind of what the Pokedex has been since Sword and Shield. So, well, not counting Let's Go. That doesn't really count. But, you know, since like Sword and Shield, since like Switch era, essentially, the Pokedex has pretty much been limited. Which I'm totally okay with, because I don't need like 1,000 Pokemon in the game. I think that I just get hung up too much on team building and stuff like that. But yeah, before we jump into the game, while I kind of get myself reacquainted, after even though it's only been a week, get myself reacquainted to streaming back here again. So like this game, it essentially there is in the pinned, there's a pinned message which has the link to it and everything. So if you want to play it yourself or anything like that, or just check it out, see some screenshots and some other gameplay videos and stuff from the beginning of the game and stuff. Basically, it starts off in the Cormoria region, which has some really interesting terrain and cities and stuff like that. And kind of the whole story boils down to apparently the professor of this game, which is Professor Tenebris, or at least one of the professors, is missing. And she made a discovery of these things called Dreamstones. What those are, we don't know. That's for us to find out. And basically we need to find her, and then at the same time also stop Team Somber, essentially like the evil team for the region and stuff. So yeah, new story, new characters, and as I said, the Pokedex is about 300 Pokemon. It's also more story focused, so it gives, you know, other items like the EXP share, mints, bottle caps, any of that kind of stuff pretty early in the game, just so it cuts down on all that grinding. Plus, it gives a nice new look to Emerald as well. Plus, you know, no HMs, better battle system, you know, stuff like that. There's a handful of other things that are included with it, which is super great. I didn't want a ROM hack that was super complicated, that wanted like everything in it and, you know, was overwhelming and a lot, because I feel like a lot of ROM hacks these days, they feel like they have to cram everything in, and it's like 5 years down the line that they're, you know, making this game, and it's still like a beta release, and you can only go as far as like the 3rd gym or the 5th gym or something like that, because they're trying to cram everything in. And while those can be fun, it's not what I wanted. You know, I wanted something chill. So yeah, anyway, with that, let's get into it. So yeah, I have not gone any further. I've gone literally to the character selection screen, and that's it. Just to make sure that this launched and everything. And I actually didn't even test whether or not my controller worked for it, but it's working for me so far, and so, you know, we can't complain. So, congratulations, candidate. You've been selected as a research associate in the Tenebris laboratory. Message from Professor Tenebris. Welcome, young researcher. I'm Professor Tenebris, the resident Pokemon professor of the Cormoria region and head of the Tenebris laboratory. We reviewed your application, and while your resume was lacking, I believe in inner potential, not words on a page. Right. We love this. Dixie, welcome on in, friend. How are you doing today? Congrats on sniping that first. How are you doing today, friend? About the laboratory. This is what we call a Pokemon. Oh, it's Masharna? Okay. Alright. Pokemon and humans have coexisted since the dawn of civilization, yet we know so very little of our friends and aides. Pokemon professors all over the world, such as myself, spend their time studying the biology, habits, and traits of the many Pokemon species. Here in my lab, we specialize in Pokemon psychology and their subconscious. You're making dinner? Oh, what are we having? I just got done eating shortly before stream. What did I have? Noodles and not quite like a stroganoff, but like kind of similar, just not as like, you know, basically that, just without cream. Spaghetti and meatballs. Listen, you can never go wrong with a good spaghetti and meatballs. But I'm good. I'm a little tired. It's only Tuesday, but work has kind of been interesting and stressful. But, you know, I mean, I'm fine. I enjoyed my week off, and I feel like I'm rested and relaxed and all that stuff. But I'm good. So, homemade meatballs. Oh, say less. That's it. I'm coming over to your house. We're having spaghetti and meatballs. I love that. Love it. I don't know. I would prefer to make my own meatballs, because every time I buy like the store-bought ones, yes, they're convenient. I always find that they're so salty. It's like they're like all salty and spongy and just not great. So I don't know. That's just me though. What goes on in their minds? Where does their power and energy come from? That's what we do. Interesting. Shall we proceed with your onboarding as a new employee at the lab? I'm actually an employee. I didn't actually read any of this stuff. I'm an employee. I'm not just some random kid. Hey, go do this work for me, unpaid. You know, I'm actually an employee. Does that mean I get a paycheck? Does this violate some kind of labor laws? I don't know. OBS got an update, and it's not connecting to the capture card. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't use OBS. I use Streamlabs just because OBS is intimidating looking. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's a whole lot going on, and I feel like everyone always has a complaint about OBS, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Maybe it's like more customization and easier to do things. I don't know. But this is just such a cleaner layout for me. I can understand it. And honestly, it works. It works for me. So, you know. You know what might help? Because I've had some issues with my capture card before. Not so much with, like, actually showing the visuals and stuff for the actual like streaming software, but I've had some audio issues if you I'm assuming you have an Elgato. I don't know if you have an Elgato or not, but at least for me, if you download the Elgato capture software, let me see what it's called. Hold on. What is it called? The Elgato 4K capture utility. I've noticed sometimes, like at least for me with the audio stuff, if you download that, simply just launch it. Make sure that the audio or the the audio and the screen actually show and everything, and then just close it immediately, and it's good for a while. Usually I'll have issues whenever there's like a NVIDIA update sometimes, but just open up that and then that's it. I don't think so. I got it at Walmart for like $40. Oh, I don't know. Well, because if it's an Elgato, it will say Elgato right on the front. But I don't know. But I mean, that's usually how I fix things, because I use an Elgato card. And the only issues I've ever had with it every once in a while are some audio stuff. But that's also because I have it set up as an input to my monitor. So like I have my regular screen for my computer and stuff set on the display port, and then if I can switch it to HDMI, and it'll show whatever my capture card's connected to, which the only thing I have it connected to is my Switch. So I can basically use my Switch as if it was like docked in a TV, and that's where I have some of the audio issues. And I just open up the Elgato program, launch it so there's some sound, and then just close it, and it's fine. So I don't know. But I don't know. Definitely recommend Reddit. Reddit is like your best companion, personally. Oh wait, no. Okay. This is lovely. I somehow managed to pick a Joy-Con that's drifting for some reason. Hold on. Can we not? I love this. I use the same, okay, so like, I love that here we are like talking about tech issues, and I'm now actively having one. Love that. I've used this same set of Joy-Cons for the entire the entire French Y Nuzlocke. Not a single drifting issue whatsoever. And now I suddenly, I don't know. I don't know what's going on now. Crap. I might have to swap my Joy-Con. Well, the thing is, I don't even know which one it is that's drifting. Alright, hold on. Now we gotta fix this, because I do not want to spend the entire stream playing this with keyboard. But, let me... Okay. Yeah, I don't know which one is drifting. I would assume the left one. How do I have my controls set up? Let me see here. Settings. Controllers. Okay. Yeah, it is the left one. Alright, hold on, I gotta... Oh, good lord. This might be a problem. I love that. You know what? Streaming is never complete unless it's scuff stream. Unless there's some other thing here. Oh, wait. Oh, God. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what the deal is here. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That's... Oh, that button opens up a snipping tool. That's cool. Okay, this is a problem. Alright, let me... God. I don't know what that did, but okay. This is a problem. Give me a minute here. I'm gonna try to swap out my Joy-Cons, see if we can fix that issue. So give me just a couple minutes here. Alrighty. That was a nightmare. So, it wasn't my Joy-Con, thankfully. It's not that. For some reason, the settings didn't recognize it for, I don't know, whatever reason. I feel like I should have tested that. So I just had to calibrate it really quickly to the game settings or to the emulator settings and stuff. And we're good. Anyway, we're back. We're fine. It's fine. So, anyway, let's actually get into the game. Good lord. Anyway, so I didn't show while I was playing around with this. We're going with Leaf as our character. I think it's great, number one, because first off, picking the girl always is funny. I think it's just hilarious. And second, you know, it is Pokemon's 30th anniversary, and while I feel like it's kind of a crime to be playing on an emulator and playing a ROM hack, I didn't say that. Why don't we do one of the somewhat original-ish characters? So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, problem solved. I gotta make sure... Actually, you know what? I probably... Hold on, I'm actually gonna adjust just some of my settings here super quick. Make sure I actually get this. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. See, this should be fine. And then shortcuts. Because we can... Oh. That's going to be a little annoying. Oops. I forgot about that. Okay. What is 6? Hold on. What do I have? I don't have anything set as... Yes, I do. How do I want to set this? Sorry, I'm just playing around with one other setting that I didn't think about. Which was the... whatever my shortcut I'm going to use for fast forward. Because my thing has a keybind... The button I kind of wanted to have set has a keybind already set to open up the Windows snipping tool, and I don't know how to change that. I don't know why, but somehow it does. I don't know. I don't understand these things sometimes. So, yeah, the button that that should be fine, I think. This should be fine. That should be fine. So if I do that... Oh, gosh. Alright, well... That fixes it. Sort of. Not really. But it's good enough for right now. Now, hold on. Change the fast forward speed. Oh, God, I had this on 4 times. That's much better. I still hate that. So let's do... Let me play around with this real quick again. I feel like I should have done all this before stream started, but I didn't think about it. So it's fine. Okay. So we're gonna do that, and then let's go back over here. And we're going to change this to... probably that, I think. hold on. This was unplanned. Fast forward 5. Okay. Controllers. Alright, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, anyway. Let's actually get into the game. Good lord. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't leaf. This is green. Good lord. I'm not even paying attention. Anyway, yes. Congratulations. I look forward to meeting you in the lab next week. How about today? Yeah? First day procedures. New researchers are... oh, good lord. I just had a stroke. New researchers are to receive a Pokemon companion on the first day. Our standard guidelines offer you the choice of one of the following. Torchic, Chikorita, or Oshawott. I mean, that's pretty obvious which one to go with, yeah? You're expected to be punctual. Tardiness is not acceptable. We have sent a welcome package. Please carry this with you. In case you have not yet received it, please inform us as soon as possible. Warmly, Professor Tenebris. Okay. Well, interesting. Alright. Oh, and in big news of the day, we have a mysterious event to report. Ooh. The famous Professor Tenebris of Caribou Town was reported missing. Where could have such a renowned Pokemon professor have vanished to, and why? How scary. Even in a small town like ours, people can go missing. And it's your first day working at the lab, too. Gosh, I'm so scared. Be safe out there. I'm sure the lab will need all the help it can get without the professor, so do your best, okay? Sure. Right. Absolutely. I almost forgot. Here you go. A new pair of shoes. We get the running shoes immediately? Oh? Oh? Okay. Let's go. That's big. These shoes came with instructions. Yeah. B button to toggle. Oh, I don't even have to hold. I can just turn. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Switch between hold and toggle modes in the options menu. The options menu. Okay. And before you zip off, don't forget to take that welcome package the lab sent you. It's upstairs in your bedroom. Oh god, this game gives me quests. I hope I can see that, because I will never remember that. Or it's just one at a time that I'm forced to... I don't know. Alright. You can check active quests in the quest log via the start menu. Oh, thank goodness. But that implies that there's multiple quests. Okay. Are we done here? Uh-oh. Oh, right. That's... Oh, I see. I see what happened here. Okay. All right. I see what I can do. So I got to change some controllers again, because I totally forgot that Game Boy games used start because no X button exists. So I understand now. Perfect. Which means then I can set my other shortcut for this. Oh, that's annoying. What? Okay, hold on. Bear with me on this one. So, wait. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why this wants to be the way that it is. I don't know why. Okay, that's weird. Oh, wait, hold on. That, haha, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right, perfect. So I want that to be not that. Let's do that. Okay. That should be fine, yeah? Okay. So let's try that. Nope, that didn't work. Perry, welcome on in, friend. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah, today's Tuesday. How are you doing today, friend? Okay, so now let's go back here. Let's do clear. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. That there. Cool. And then we'll go over here. Set this. Let me... Okay, so that's set for that. Let me go here. Oop. Okay, that sets to the same one, which is weird. Nope, that's... Oh my god, I don't understand these controls. Good, working on dinner. What are you having? It is dinner time for most people. What are we having? Let me go clear that. Oh, I hate that. What does that do? Oh, that's gonna hit select every time. Goodness, I can't. Okay. Yeah, this is a little weird. So let me go ahead and then do that. I want that. And then let's do that. And then we're gonna do that. Perfect. And then we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna hit that on there. And we're gonna do that. That should be fine. Yeah? Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Alright, cool. Because as much as I love this, I genuinely cannot play this at the normal speed for the most part. Hungarian Gula. Oh, you know what? That is so perfect. With all this cold weather that we have been having recently, even though, you know, we just had like our second false spring, essentially. That sounds so good. So hearty and everything. Is this it? It's a Gimme Ghoul doll, bro. Oh. Using cheats may glitch your game, so Gimme Ghoul can help you out. This is not recommended for a regular playthrough. Oh! That's cool. We're not doing that, but that's cool. That's good to know that that's there. Before we do this, let's go... Oh my god. They changed the text speed. That's amazing. I don't want auto because I'll miss things. Button mode, I ain't touching that. Not touching that. Is there new frames too? Probably not. Rob. I don't remember that one, but okay. Maybe there are? I don't know. It's been so long since I've even played Emerald. I don't know. No, these look like they're the same as Emerald. God, what do I want to go with? I'm gonna go with something kind of neat. Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. I also like this. I like this one better. It's not as aggressive, so I'll take that. Running shoes, toggle, 100. Wait, that's it? That's the only settings? All right. Cool. So we're in Caribou? Yeah, that's an E. Caribou Town. No, bro, do you have to tell me that every time? Is there like a free potion? Free potion? Oh! What is this? Huh? Eternal candy? Is that like the game's way of saying, like, here, don't worry about grinding or anything. Have an infinite rare candy, I guess? What? Oh my god, it's a key item. Alright, I like this game already. That's huge. If I don't have to grind wild battles and stuff too, that's huge. Alright, anyway, we got our lab package. So off to lab we go. It's going to be so hard. You know what? Maybe I should set it to... I don't know. I like not having to hold it, though. But... Alright. Oh, wow. This is a very small town. It's literally 2 houses in the lab. Ah, there you are. Finally. Rue. I'm Assistant Professor Rue, and welcome to the Tenebris Laboratory. Pi, was it? Yes. I'm sorry for the mess. We're scrambling to get things done. What, with the professor gone missing and everything. Did you bring your welcome package? You bet I did. Oh, wonderful. You see, we sent you the wrong package. The one we sent you is the evidence bag for the police. I'm sorry, what? How do you screw... Okay, how do you mess that one up that bad? But alright, go off, I guess. The bag here is your welcome package. Go on, open it. Is that why they told me not to open it? 5 Pokeballs. That's it. Alright. A potion. Okay. A map. Alright. Standard supplies for a research associate. Now, as far for the evidence bag, we'll have to hand that over to the police as quickly as possible. Right. Normally, I would brief you on your work, but we've got no time. So I'm just going to have to have you start working right away, okay? Sure, bud. We've been running low on supplies, and the nearest Pokemart is in Fenelol Town, past Route 1. Please go and pick up our shipment and bring it back. Bro, I'm just an intern. I'm just the grunt work, man. Alright. Be careful, there are some important things in there. Right, so we're just going to punt it like a football, yeah? You'll need a companion Pokemon to protect you. Pick up any of the Pokeballs lying around the lab. If we had our supplies, we could give you the standard companion Pokemon, but without Professor Tenebris, everything's gone haywire here. You'll have to make do with what you find lying around. But once you bring the supplies from the Pokemart, we'll pair you with the Pokemon you're meant to be with. It's still a mess. Okay, so what are my choices then? Gothita? Oh god, I can run buildings. This is incredible. Oh my god, I can get Brick again? Bro, Brick's making a comeback. Alright, hold on. What's the other one? Zigzagoon. Galarian Zigzagoon. Bro, no. Oh. Wow. All right. Cool. All right, Starfberry. That's wild. Anyway, we're going with Timber because Brick is making a comeback, baby. Can I get a shiny Brick? Is that what this, like, implies? I should have saved. You know what? I should have saved right before here, and I didn't even think about it. I do want a nature restart, though, so which tells me I should have saved. I didn't, though. Well, I saved in my room, so it's not that far back. But I do want to restart for an adamant nature. So that might take a hot minute, but we'll take a look here and let me see here real quick. Right. So interesting. Okay, so there is a. If I'm just taking a really quick glance. Also, it looks like the shiny odds are boosted in this game. It seems like as well, which kind of makes sense. So that's kind of neat. But I just want to look super quick. So let's see here. Huh. Interesting. Well, anyway, let's see what this does. You can nickname... Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. I don't have to... Wait, I don't have to, like, go to some special thing or go to the Pokemon Center or anything like that for... Huh. Hey, yo! It is shiny. Okay, so yeah, you can... I guess you can get a guaranteed shiny, which is pretty neat. Oh, it has sheer force. I'm going to ask a really stupid question because I'm not really that familiar with Timber. Because I know some Pokemon have different abilities when they're not evolved. Is sheer force... Okay, that's not a hidden ability. So Timber does have a different hidden ability than Conkeldurr. Because Conkeldurr has Guts as its ability. Hidden ability. This one does have sheer force, though. Oh, no, Guts isn't even a hidden ability. Guts is regular. Wow. Alright, so what I'm learning is Conkeldurr is absolutely busted of a Pokemon. Because I can either get a Life Orb, give this thing a Life Orb, and do a stupid amount of damage. Or I could give this thing a Flame Orb, and also do a stupid amount of damage. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about this. However, I am going to reset. Because, as I said, I did want... nature. Oh, it also tells me... Looks like it tells me EVs already, which... I guess, whatever. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's its actual stats and stuff. Let's see if I remember how to do this. It's Emerald, so that's going to be... Well, actually, I don't have to do the thing. I can just do it straight from the emulator itself. I'm not going to try to figure out the buttons or try to press them. Alright, how far does this push me back? Oh, alright. Okay, this is not a big setback. I just got to go through a little bit of a spiel. And once I save, I can also speed this up a little bit. Actually, I can speed this up now. Also, right. Right, before I start resetting here too, let's get that. Cool, none of the other ones give me a thing. All right, so we're gonna save here. Okay, and then let me just do this super quick too. It doesn't really make a difference, but I'm gonna do it anyway. How do I... Oh, here we go. Okay, this one's a little bit different. Oh, and I broke the audio a little bit. Yes. That's gonna get a little annoying. But if this is a guaranteed shiny, which it seems like it is. Yeah, it is. That is a neutral nature, which is not what I want. So, yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to speed through this. Alright, Perry, enjoy. Eat some good food. Alright, I don't need to fast forward, because that's only gonna break the audio. Nope. Well, that lagged a little bit. Watch this be the adamant too. It's not. Alright. Well, that's fine. That's good at least. But yeah, we're gonna reset here a little for an adamant nature, which actually works out because there's an ad that just started. Alright, that's gonna be a little annoying, but gentle. Love that. There we go. Alright, yeah, this one's a little different than what I'm used to, so the controls are kind of throwing me off a little bit. Or the, you know, all the different settings and stuff. Okay. Okay, a little annoying, but this is fine. Brave. No. I want adamant. Oh, yeah, and it looks like it's also a 50-50 between guts and sheer force. Guts would be ideal if I can find myself a flame orb. But I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad at either ability. Both of them are really good. So... I also love that it actually gives you the option here of a guaranteed shiny or not, which, I mean, listen, lonely, okay. Like, listen, I don't need my shinies to, like, really be given to me, but, like, I feel like this would make the playthrough a little bit more fun. So, my plan is to not go through this and shiny hunt. Even if the shiny odds are higher. Mild. Oh my goodness. Even if the shiny odds are boosted with this, I don't want to shiny hunt. That's not why we're playing this. We're not playing this to shiny hunt. And honestly, I don't even really care that much. God. That's what I get for smashing A. One of these times, I'm not going to pay attention, and I'm going to get the nature that I want. I just wish that these took a little faster, but I don't want to screw with the audio. So, it's fine. Okay. Adamant? No. It's fine. We'll get there eventually. Okay, come on, make this quick for me. Docile! For God's sakes. Oh, goodness. This is too much. Okay, come on. Impish! Oh, my goodness. Listen, I like Impish. It's a good nature, but it's not the best for Timber. I mean, actually, it's not horrible, but it's not what I'm looking for. If I'm going to have my choice of natures, it's going to be the one that I absolutely want, which is Adamant. Impish is really good for physically defensive Pokemon. Because my Grimmsnarl that I use for like competitive and stuff is Impish. Which is actually so funny because it's literally like an imp. And its nature is impish. But yeah. I feel like with the technical difficulties and now me resetting what seems like it's going to take an eternity to get an Adamant nature, we're going to get like nothing done. We're going to be stuck in the lab. Serious. Oh my goodness, it's neutral. I can't with this. Okay. Dang it. This really punishes players after they pick their Pokemon to just spam A. Oh my god, I get Impish again. Bro, what are we doing? This really punishes players that are just spamming A. Because if you want the shiny, you can't just spam A. Otherwise, you miss it. Careful. Oh my goodness. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I mean, at least it's not the same odds as shiny hunting normally. It's 1 out of 16. But I feel like I've gotten a couple of these natures a handful of times now. Like, I've gotten Docile, like, twice. I've gotten Timid. No, I haven't gotten Timid twice. I've gotten Serious, like, twice. What did I just get? Whatever the last ability was, I've gotten that a couple times. Sassy! Well, that's at least a new one. Lax. I also love that, oh god, don't hit shutdown. I love, though, as well, that it has an orange, it's holding an orange berry. That's pretty nice. I wish I could skip that stuff, but I feel like... Come on. Good lord. I'm going to be here all night. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be here all night. And like, I can't fast forward through this without screwing up the audio. And I risk not picking the shiny one. Mild. Oh my god. Okay. Gee, I wonder if I can rename in the summary screen. God, the amount of times I've seen that is... It's too much. Like... I'm guaranteed the shiny here. But like... Bro, it's not even a Nuzlocke. I'm not even trying to do this to like up my chances. I just want to have like a decent Pokemon. Oh my god, Brave again. Watch, this thing's gonna like spit in my face and give me Modest. If I was picking like if I was picking the Gothita, Modest 100%. Zigzagoon, I would probably go Impish. Most likely. But we're not doing that. We're going with the obvious clear choice, aka the MVP of my last Nuzlocke, Brick. You know, even though this is set to the fastest text speed, I still feel like it's kind of slow. Like, not gonna lie. I still feel like it's kind of slow. You know what, it actually... Okay. It's... You know what, it's more so just me. Because I'm so used to playing sped up. So... It's fine. Because for the Y randomizer Nuzlocke, I did not play that much with it at normal speed. It was entirely sped up by 50%. So it wasn't quite 2 times speed, just so that it didn't like totally tank everything, which I'm sure my, my computer can, like, definitely handle it. But I would prefer, like, if I don't have to, like, lose frames and stuff like that for stupid things, then yeah. And even then... Like, what? I mean, even then, I wasn't... sometimes, even what I had it sped up to was too fast. Oh my goodness. Something just tells me that adamant nature just doesn't exist. You know what? I think what's getting me isn't necessarily, oh my god, bold. Well, it was like what, bold twice in a row. I think what's getting me here isn't necessarily the text speed like I thought it was. It's like the little lag period between it switching from the text to the little, I don't know, Pokenav thingy, tip thingy, and then that tip closing completely till I can open my menu, because there's a little lag with that. And one of these times, I swear I'm gonna hit shut down, because the two of those buttons are right next to each other on the settings drop down, and I know I'm not gonna pay attention one of these times, and I'm gonna hit shut down, and I'm just gonna totally close the emulator, which it should have a pop-up. Oh my god, it's modest, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? Serious. Oh my goodness. I don't think adamant exists. I don't think this nature exists. Good lord. I did not expect it to take this long. Well, honestly, I didn't even expect to really reset in general. I just kind of expected to just take whatever it gave me and then that be it kind of thing. But, like, come on. You can't give me, like, such a good Pokemon and expect me not to at least have a nature that I can, like, really take advantage of. You know? So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take full advantage of it. Am I going to care for other encounters and stuff? Probably not. I probably won't. Unless it's, like, really bad, then I'll go back and maybe catch another one instead. Because I can. Since I'm not doing a Nuzlocke, so I don't care. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it's like and everything. We'll see how this the game goes and all that. So, oh my god. The amount of times that I've seen Brave too is crazy. I might end up just taking Brave or something. I don't know. You know what? I also haven't seen Jolly, which is kind of surprising as well. Not that I want Jolly. This is not a good Pokemon for Jolly. That would have been crazy if I saw it right there. But, I mean, wouldn't have been like the absolute worst, but it's not really that beneficial because Conkeldurr's slow to begin with. So, Jolly wouldn't really be benefiting anything here. God, I can't. Although, you know, I do gotta say though, I really like that even though this is like Emerald, it has like some of the visuals and stuff from like Black and White. Like the summary screen for the Pokemon is basically Black and White, which is pretty neat. You know, like Black and White style. So is, well, you know, this is straight up Black and White. It's that, I mean, hey, I think it's cool. I like it. So. Oh, it's fine. Come on, please let me get lucky. Oh my god! At this rate, God, I feel like I might just take Adamant. Listen, I don't care what ability. I genuinely don't care what ability is. But at this rate that we're going here, Impish might be the move, just to make this thing even more of a physical wall. But I don't know. I really want to take advantage of this thing to be like an absolute unit. But if I get like really sick of it, I'll probably go with like Impish or something. Cause yeah, I don't I don't think I'm getting Adamant anytime soon. I got Modest, which is a slap in the face, but I don't want this to take up like the entire stream. Oh, and I spammed A, good lord. Watch, this is the one. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad if this is the Adamant. Alright, it's not. We're fine. Brave. Oh my god. The amount of times I've seen Brave, too. I mean, I don't want to decrease speed. So, if I can, like, not decrease speed, that'd be great. Hardy. Oh my god. What are we doing? Come on. I'm never getting here. Oh my god, I'm never getting an Adamant. I'm wasting so much time. My goodness, I can't. I just wish this was so much faster. And I didn't have to pay attention. I could just spam. And I can't. I'm getting really annoyed hearing that ringing noise too. That's going to drive me nuts. Okay, well, I think that's new, but not what I'm looking for. Love it. Love it. Yes! We got the animate baby! Oh my god, finally. Oh. Alright, well, IVs aren't amazing, but I don't care. You know what, honestly, and we got sheer force. I would have preferred guts instead, but if I can get a life orb, this thing will still do some pretty crazy damage as long as I'm using a sheer force move. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. They're both really good. Unfortunately, its special defense sucks, but it's not the best specially defensive Pokemon anyway. Most of its bulk is in its HP. And that's how it was for the Nuzlocke too. But anyway, wait. Also, it's a male, which is great. The name fits a little better. I also love that it automatically switches me to lowercase, which tells me that the rest of the game is lowercased and not caps, which is incredible. Love that. Best thing. All right. Anyway, we are done. We are free from the lab. Brick is back, baby. While I'm here, I'm going to save. All right. And then let me do a save state really quick. Perfect. All right. Now we can actually get on with the game. So anyway, so now I got all the items. Oh, they follow? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm already loving this. Wait, I almost forgot. By the way, could you give the evidence bag you have at the detectives? They're waiting by the Route 1 exit. Sure. Sure, I guess. Is this the evidence from the lab? Thanks, kid. We'll take it from here. Hold on. This isn't evidence. Oh! Right. Not mad? Well, thanks anyway, kid. Well, no, thank you. We're turning that on. Oh my god. There's a separation for all the things too, which is incredible. Oh, it's automatically on. Perfect. God, is there already a trainer battle? Like, just raw dogging? Just right on into it? What do you have? Pound, Leer, Low Kick. None of those are sheer force boosted. But at least you have a stab move right off the bat. Yep, just going straight into a battle. First, no, not even any wild encounters or anything. Just right on in. Oh my god, it's a Rattata. Bro, no way. Was the kid's name Jose? Like, legitimately, youngster Joey. Also, absolutely insane that you could have either a okay fight, an absolutely easy fight, or a disaster of a fight just based on what starter you pick for the first train. I mean, like, he was, what, level 3? But, I don't know. but okay, it's fine. So I do have some Pokeballs already. What is this? I have another Pokeball. What is this little statue thing? Is that like a static encounter or something like that? I mean, I can't get to it because I don't have Rock Smash, but... Ooh, another item. Potion. Let's go. Like, what... Like, what else can I find here? Like, are there... Obviously, I'd assume that there's Pokemon in the grass. So sometimes you can find hidden items and rocks and stuff. Hint, hint. Let me guess. This rock has a hidden item. There's no way. That's hilarious. Welcome back, Perry. Oh, yeah. I wish we had recycling here. I got so used to it because I had a separate container for recycling. And so I got used to separating everything. God, please let me run. And now I don't have that. And I feel so guilty every time I throw like a bottle or a can or something like that in the trash. But I'm like, I can't do anything about it. All right. So Rattata, Pidove. What else can I find here? I should probably tread a little carefully. Is this just a random... This is just a random house. I think my poor baby Azurill ate something bad and now has food poisoning. I wish I had a Pecha Berry. I don't have a Pecha Berry. But sure. God. These NPCs give quests. The only thing I wish was a family of 5 is that garbage was not every other week. Oh my goodness. Yeah, whenever I was still with my parents, even that was, yo, Cubone. That's interesting. I don't even think, well, I mean, I think it's slowed down a little bit because you have the separate recycling, which they do too, but still. Oh, Rockruff is good. Rockruff is so good. Okay, hold on. We're gonna because it's not a Nuzlocke. I don't care. We're save scumming this. I don't care. If it's a good nature, I'm not gonna like play this game a million times of good nature, bad nature kind of thing. But that was a crit, and it did that. Okay. Do I really need to do this? Probably not, but like... Don't miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, that is huge. That... Alright. This idiot's gonna waste all my balls. That's so neat. Bro, and to think that they put all this in Emerald, so many quality of life updates in this, and I'm here for it. This is great. Although I've got a funny feeling that it probably doesn't have... oh god, what's the ability that evolves it in a midday? I don't remember. I don't know. Especially when the sister gets OCD of having to throw so much out as unlimited recycling bins, but you can only put out 2 garbage bins every other... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So, like, for us, like, okay, so, like, with my parents, it's not like that. I don't know exactly how they get billed, because, like, for my apartment, I don't pay for the trash. My landlord pays for that. Um, so, I don't know. But, like, for them, I think how it is, so, like, the township gave them, like, well, they had to pay for it, but it was a whole nightmare and a half. But they had, like, everyone in the township got these massive trash cans, and we've never, like, very rarely have, like, completely filled it each week for trash pickup. But I think, like, you're allowed 2 trash cans. That's included in the trash bill. And if you go more than that, then you get an additional charge. But I'm not 100% sure exactly how that works, because I don't have a trash bill, and I don't know how they get billed. Because as I said, my landlord pays for the trash here in my apartment. But I don't know. So I don't know. But even though this is not a Nuzlocke, every Pokemon gets nicknamed. Please be good. Please be good. Hasty. Okay, well, it doesn't have the ability. Hasty's not amazing, but the plus speed is actually pretty big, though. So, you know what? I'm not mad about that. I'm not really mad about that. Now, stupid question. Can I go back to the lab? Right. Okay. Can I go back to the lab and heal? I would assume that that's what this is. No, it's not. Can I go to my mom? Can my mom heal me? Can I? Thank you. Hey, look at that. Neat. Do I want a care package? Oh, hello. Mom's Nuz Kit. I hate that name, but okay. Offers additional quality of life features. For a classic experience, you should go without it. No. Right. You can buy at convenience stores these stickers for only 1 extra garbage bin, and our garbage man loves to break the bins by just tossing them, right? I feel like they just don't care because they're like, we gotta go, so we're just gonna like whip it all around and everything. That's really interesting that, that system. I know there's like some like towns and stuff that limit like even like how many trash bags you can have. Because like some require like you have to have a certain color, and you can either buy them directly from the trash company, or you know, like you can probably order them online or whatever. Like some of them are like really crazy colors, like pink. Oh god. You know, like pink or yellow or you know stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, nope, that it doesn't matter here or anything. You know, I've never had that, thankfully. But I know that there's some places that are like that, and that's how they control, I guess, trash flow. I don't know. I don't know. Padub's kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm not really settled on it yet. Rockruff was definitely a pretty good find, and I feel like that was a rare encounter here. I might have just eaten those words. Never mind. Never mind. I never... Oh, God. Okay, so this one's level 5, which is a high level. Brother. I'm not doing this with you. Thank you. So, I don't know. That took a while for an encounter, but alright. Bro, all that for a level 2 Pidove? Alright, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so far, Route 1, not the best diversity. It's literally like Rattata, Pidove, Cubone, and Rockruff. So... yeah, it looks like Rockruff must have been a lower encounter rate. Would be my guess. Because I've seen 2 Cubone now, but only 1 Rockruff. Never mind, spoke too soon, maybe. I may have spoke too soon. But, yeah, that seems like that's all that's on this route, for at least right here. I can avoid you. And I can not avoid you. Oh, great. Bug types. I love it. Blit bug. Alright. Well, this is my regret of not doing anything with Rockruff, but if I'm supposed to be intimidated... Bro, that was a 1... listen, I use Leer, but like... come on. That was a 1-shot. That's crazy. I love... not that I need it, but I love that there's a little thing on the side of the HP bar. Oh, God. Come on, bro. I love that there's a little thing that tells you what type it is. Like, that's neat. That's big. Alright, well, that was easy enough. Okay, $60. There's another sign. Oh. Item? Nope. Is that it? That's it? Would you look at that? Ooh. It's a neat little layout for the Pokemon Center. We have a special... hold on, go on. A special promotion. Each trainer that heals at a Pokemon Center can receive up to 1 heal pass. What is that? What is a heal pass? What does that do? Because, like, the Pokemon Center is free. Is that, like, heal anywhere kind of thing? What is this? Trade it in with any Nurse Joy outside a Pokemon Center to heal your Pokemon. But you can only have 1 heal pass at a time. Once you've used up your heal pass, please come back to any Pokemon Center to receive a new one. Yo, that's huge. Huh. It's pretty neat. I am really loving the quality of life updates that this has. Like, this is big. My sister wants to visit Gas Tree City. That's not the greatest name, but okay. But crossing Route 3 isn't so easy. Yep. Right. Oh. So here's what I'm learning from all of this. I'm learning from this that I need to talk to every person, basically. Own tempo, that's the ability. Own tempo. Bro, can I get one of those? No. Wait. Wait. This guy just said that he got it on Route 2. So there's a chance that I could get a Rockruff with own tempo. So I kind of got scammed. If that's what I'm understanding here. Bro, even the mart's dysfunctional. Professor Tenebris already picked it up last week. Interesting. Okay. I do want to buy. I want to buy some more Pokeballs. Come on, Premier. Let's go, pig. Okay, so now this is what I'm learning, is I need to find another Rockruff. And find one with, own tempo. That's what I just learned from that little interaction. That's what I just learned from that. Which means I'm going to run around a little bit more in hopes to find one. This is where the speed up's going to be really helpful. Oh, for God's sakes. Bro, we're not doing this. Oh my God, and that wasted my berry! And that didn't kill. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? What are we doing here, bro? I can't. This is what happens when I pick the slow starter. I struggle for stupid things like this. I wasn't even running, oh my God. Alright. God. Alright, so now the goal is to find an own tempo Pokemon, or an own tempo Rockruff, which it seems like Rockruff is a rare encounter here. Which means it's only going to take that much longer to find it. Because own tempo... you know what, before I waste my time here. Let me just... Let me just look here. So there is a... Okay, so I did find a guide. Okay. So there's additional considerations here. So I'm learning about the available Pokemon here. And I've only gotten a glimpse. And perhaps Rockruff is not the choice. So we're not going to waste time on that. We're not going to waste any time on that. So... yeah, that's fine. Oop. So, yeah, we're not gonna... Nope. We're not gonna waste any more time on Rockruff, because we're gonna make some team changes. So, yeah. Alright, anyway. Yes, we've met already. Pi, did you get the supplies? No. What happened? Professor Tenebris took them. Thanks for telling me. Correct. But how? When? This is a disaster. See, those supplies contain something very precious. Have you ever heard of something called a Dreamstone? No. Hardly surprising considering that there are only 3 in all of Cormoria. Our lab specializes in the research of Pokemon psychology, of which the professor was a leading expert, as you no doubt know. In particular, a Pokemon's sleeping subconscious psyche is our field of interest. Right. Right here is our lab's pride and joy, the Dreamstone. Once powered, it'll allow us to study what Pokemon undergo while in deep sleep. And something like this can't be powered using conventional methods. No, this thing needs something far more potent. Our plan was to use Dreamstones to power it. Dreamstones are powerful reserves of subconscious Pokemon energy. We don't know yet how they came to be, and so far we know of only 3 across all of Cormoria. Incredibly rare, you see. And power like that in the wrong hands. This month, we're supposed to receive 2 things in our supplies. Your Pokemon and 1 Dreamstone. Only one of only 3 that exist. And just as we would have powered up the Dreamstone, I see that, and honestly, the first thing my brain thinks is Dream Slayer, and I don't know why. It just looks that way. Dreamalizer, for the first time ever, the professor took it and disappeared. Oh, why did she leave like that? What on earth was she thinking? Right. Sorry, Pi. I feel that destiny has chosen your companion for... Listen. This is so much better than all the other options. I'm here for it. Right, but it looks like you two formed a bond already. This may be for the best. You bet it's for the best. Oh my god, are you kidding? If we can get our hands on one of the other Dreamstones, we might be able to understand why the professor vanished. Detectives, please. You must find the professor and the Dreamstone. Finding her is what we're here for. Again, I can't shake the hunch that the other Dreamstones could give us a clue. Whatever you need to do. We'll do our best, Root, but we're detectives. We can uncover her tracks, but we can't unravel her mind. Right. We'll need some help from one of you. What do you plan to do? While we track the professor, one of you should find a Dreamstone for us to examine for clues. But none of us can leave the lab. There's too much work. Well, what about the kid? Bruh. It's too dangerous. Pi's Pokemon aren't strong enough yet. Bro, I'm... Just hit him with the, I'm just a girl. What else do you suggest? Pi's the best we've got. Right. I know it's only your first day, but this is a critical task, and none of us can leave the lab. Dreamstones are scattered all across Cormoria. Have you ever traveled beyond Fenelol Town? No. Cormoria is vast and filled with dangerous Pokemon. I fear you may not be up to the task. I don't know how I can help. Perhaps this may be of use to you. Pokedex. Okay. It's a Pokedex. It has information on Pokemon being encountered. You can see its moves, how it evolves, and more. Sigh. The professor is missing. The Dreamstone is missing. The lab is in shambles. My youngest researchers sent off on a dangerous journey. I've failed. Get it together, Rue. The other researchers are counting on you. Have some faith in us. And, well, Pi. Right. I'm sorry, who is this? Sir, I overheard the whole thing, and I protest. I'm sorry, who are you? You can't give this kid a job like that. What's your name? And who cares? Whatever, look at you. Your Pokemon look exhausted after a single trip to Fenelol Town. Screw this kid, sir. Let me handle the Dreamstones. Meet Cola, this year's ace rookie from the Detective Academy. Bro, I don't care. Heard that? Ace rookie. I think the operative word here is still rookie. But hey, what do I know? You know, I don't know. I just work here. So, right. This is serious business. You can't handle this. Back off. You sure about that, bro? Right. I'm representing the lab. Correct. We need someone from the lab to help track the Dreamstones. I can do it. No, you can't. And I'll prove it right now. Bro, you want to die? Bro, I gotta fight him right now? What are we doing here? What are we doing? One Pokemon? That's it? It's a Charcadet. Oh, God. It's level 7. Oh. That might be a problem. And I use my Auron. Don't burn me. I don't have guts. What's a crit? But I outspeed! Let's go! Easy dubs, baby. Rock throw? Nice. Okay. A single battle means nothing. You haven't been through what I have. It takes effort and discipline to become an ace rookie. Just you wait. I'll be the one to find the Dreamstone. Yeah, you wish, bro. Okay, that happened. That was a thing. God. Alright, well, here we are. Right. Do you know of the whereabouts of the other Dreamstones? One lies somewhere inside Mount Sarum. It's further east from Fenowal Town. You'll have to reach Gastry City and then make your way up north towards the mountain. Sounds like a lot of work. You know what to do. Head east to Gastry City. From there, make your way to Mount Sarum and find the Dreamstone that's there. So, if they know where it's at, why didn't they just go get it? I don't know. I'll let your mother know that you've been assigned some travel work. I wish you all the... Why do you gotta do that? Like, is... Like... What do you... Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. Anyway. Oh, I didn't heal. Oops. It's fine. I'm level 8 now. I should be able to run, right? Yeah. We're fine. Alright. I need to heal really quick. Okay. Ooh, there's an item here. What is this? Repel? Let's go. Hello, is this an oranberry? Ooh. We're gonna plant these. Let's go. Okay, sign. Route 2. Starfall Caves, Vine River. Well, what can I find here? Rockruff again. Okay. Which is neat, I guess. Well, okay. What else can I find here? Oh, goodness. So let's just see what I can find here. Okay. It's just the same Pokemon as Route 1. Come on, can we have some variety, bro? Bro. Can we have a little variety? It's the same Pokemon. Are you kidding? It's literally the same Pokemon. Are you... This is a joke, right? There's no way. There's no way it's the same Pokemon as Route 1. That's crazy. Here I am, brand new route. And it's the same Pokemon as Route 1. Bro, I'm so mad right now. Alright, well... Might as well catch a Pidove. Round out the team a little. That'll work. I don't plan on saves coming this that much, but we're going to do it anyway. That might actually be beneficial. Ha! That was perfect. Sweet. Sweet! Yes, we're giving you a nickname. You're a pigeon. I have the perfect name for you. If I can find the letters. Oh my god. Am I stupid? Yeah, I am. It throws me off in a strange way that these are in order rather than QWERTY. Because I'm so used to QWERTY. Alright. Relaxed. What is that? Boost defense minus speed is not ideal. We can do better. We can do better. Bro, come on, let me go. Bro, let me go. Thank you. Okay, we have acquired another Pidove. Oh my god, it has Gust. Perfect. This part's gonna be a little annoying. Oh. I do not want to name my Pidove Goo. Although that is pretty funny. But no. Oh, I realize I could just do this. Oh god. I realize I can do this from the summary screen, but here we are. It's fine. What are you? Bashful. That's neutral. That's fine. Oh no, it's all ease. Do I care though? Oh wait, hold on. This one has super luck. I don't care. It's not staying on the team all that long anyway, so who cares? God, I cannot. There we go. It's not going to be on the team for very long anyway, so who cares? So, let me find out super quick. Trying to figure out Bakugan for 30 people. Already have 29 because the starters for Wind and Waves. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I honestly haven't given Wind and Waves too much thought. at the moment, just because we don't really know, like, anything about it. So, yeah, I don't know. I hope that it's not, like, how the recent trend has been, where it's been, like, total... I'm sorry, what? Where the candy? Did... Oh, I didn't take it out. Duh. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. What are we doing here? There we go. I did it before and then I reset. And I totally forgot. How does this thing work? Is this just like... Oh my god, it is just an infinite rare candy. That is huge. Oh my god, I love that. That's amazing. So unnecessary to just be added, just be given to you for free. But that's huge. Alright. I'll take it. That saves me so much time. That saves me so much time that I don't have to grind. Wow, I'm sorry. What is this? That was a Clefairy? What is this? Vine Caverns. What can I find here? Can I find anything in this? Oh, wow. I didn't even notice. It's holding a strange rock. Yo, okay. I don't like that it's a fairy type. Okay. Rock throws resisted. Yeah, it is. That shouldn't kill. Oh! Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway. I don't need to be in here, but I don't care. Are you kidding? I can't catch this idiot. Never mind. Screw you. Stealing is bad, Clefairy. Yes, it is. It looks dismayed and runs away. Bro, I wanted you. Sort of. Not really. I didn't really want it. But it's fine. There's an item here. That's neat. What is this? Encore. Wait, Encore can last 6 turns? I thought it was 5. I thought it was... Well, Scarlet Violet is 4. Interesting. Is there actually wild Pokemon in here? Stardust. Ooh, I can sell that for money. I don't think there's actually wild Pokemon in here. What was the point of this other than getting a TM and an item and some Stardust and a little bit of experience? I don't think there's Pokemon in here. Not until I can surf, looks like. Well, that's kind of lame. Also, I did just say that I noticed the time on there. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of nuts that it says the time right on there. All right. Ooh, berries. Let's go. Is this a Petra? Oh, I could do that quest. Yo, I could do that side quest. Hold on, we're going to go do that real quick while I'm here. Because I don't see myself coming back anytime soon. So, yeah, we're not coming back anytime soon. So I might as well just bang this out real quick while we're so close. I don't know what it gets me, but whatever. Because of Brout, Palm Bomb, and Gekwa, watching Power Rangers with Lumber, thought of 30 people with 6 Rangers and Bulk and Skull, 12, from a Spanish show called Go Live Your Own Way, and because Rocky from Power Rangers is also a lifeguard, added, 9 from Baywatch. Oh, that's neat. I don't have that much creativity. What did I get? Here, sweetheart, take this kind trainer. This kind trainer has brought you a Pecha Berry. You must have something in return. The least I can do. Are you kidding? I can get one of the... I can get the shiny charm. This early, not even a single gym badge. And I can get the shiny charm. Heck yeah, I'm taking the shiny charm. Are you kidding? Screw the catching charm. Pfft, who needs that? Bro, that's insane. This changes things a little bit. This perhaps changes some things. That's insane. That's crazy. Jed's 30 starters. I've always tried to find a way to use the starters. Oh, yeah. That's true. I still can't go in that cave, but... Huh. Neat. Ridiculous. I love this game already. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Oh, that Gus is a little scary, but this is insane. Unfortunate that it's a female, but you know what? It's fine. I don't even care. Now, okay, so I haven't had a I don't get a proper judge of what the shiny odds are going to be here. I could have gotten, like, crazy lucky there. Or I'm just going to see shinies, like, all over the place. So I don't know if I should appreciate this or not yet. I don't know. That's crazy, though. I literally just got it like a minute ago, too. That's so funny. Timid is not the best, but it's also super luck. That's insane. I was not even trying for that. That was purely accidental. That's crazy. Anyway, you can go. That's so funny. Dang, I feel like now I'm kind of obligated to do a shiny only run. If it's going to be this easy... If it's going to be this easy to find shinies, like, come on. Like, there's no way I can't, right? I don't know. Now I'm having a hard time with Bakugan. I already own it, but could add Billy for the 30th depending on Bakugan I can get. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know anything about Bakugan. Literally the only one that I really know about, and I don't even know its name, is the very stereotypical red one that, like, everyone has and was the face of Bakugan and everything. I don't know anything more than that. I never really got into it or anything, but... Bro, where am I supposed to go? I'm locked out this way. Bro, what? I'm locked out that way. Am I dumb? What? Huh? Am I missing something? Like, I can't surf. Did I go the wrong way? Am I supposed to go the other way? Am I dumb? Do I just have to... I hate it here. Oh my god! I just had to give this idiot the rock! Oh my god. I did a side quest without even knowing it. That's crazy. That's insane. Huh. Fascinating. Man's name is Breach. Simple man who loves collecting rocks. Even with Clefairy by my side, I won't battle. Clefairy and I are heading off to explore the mountains now. See you again. Bro, what just happened? What? That was a wild couple minutes right there. That's crazy. Got into it and just bought the 2 Bakugan Battle Brawlers Wii games. Oh yeah, that's right. You did buy some Wii games. Hopefully you're enjoying those. What can I find here? Fenelol Tunnel. Tink-a-Tink. Alright, Tink-a-Tink is nice. Metatite, not so much. Don't really care for that. If I'm being honest. Noibat. That's cool. If I could find a shiny, Pidov's getting kicked off the team, but I don't think I'm gonna... I may have gotten stupid lucky, but I don't know. That's crazy that Noibat is here. Also, Tink-a-Tink is kind of nuts too, because Tinkaton can be kind of busted. Would I call it VGC viable? No. But it's still really cool. Okay. Really enjoying it? Well, that's good. That's definitely... It's definitely good. Yeah, I never really got into it. I mean, I thought, like one of my cousins had... Oh my god, Teddy Ursa's here? Bro, I could have Ursa Luna? Bro. Ursa Luna is so... Oh god. Ursa Luna is so good. Oh my god. I love him already. I want Ursa Luna so bad. Can we? Thank you. Bro, I want an Ursa Luna so bad, but how would I evolve it? I guess there's got to be some kind of mechanic in the game to evolve it, yeah? I would assume. Yeah, you know what? Something tells me that I kind of got crazy lucky with that Pidove, which is kind of nuts. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I got crazy lucky with that Pidove. Which is wild. I don't know if that was like... There's no way it was a programmed thing. Because, like, I feel like... Because that wasn't the first encounter after the Shiny Charm. I don't think. I wonder if it was, though. Uh-oh. Well, now I'm being stupid. Okay. Yeah, I think I either got really lucky or maybe that... No, that wasn't my first encounter because I did find another Pidove before. But listen, like, if I could get myself a shiny Teddy, that would be huge. That'd be kind of the goal here. But it looks like... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's scary. Listen, shiny Teddy Ursa would be pretty big. Alright, you know what? Maybe I got lucky. And maybe I should appreciate the shinies a little bit more. So... yeah. Because it doesn't seem like they're all that common, considering I've only gotten one. So, they're not, like, flooding me. It's not like every other encounter. Can we not? Can we not? Bro, can we not? Yeah, I think that shiny was a one-off kind of thing, which is kind of nuts to think about. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the shiny odds are to begin with in this game, because I think they are modified, and then Shiny Charm obviously modifies it further. So, I don't know, because it could be that I could, the next Pokemon I encounter could be shiny, or it could be that, you know, I'll be here for days on end. Shiny hunting. So, yeah. Uh-oh. I should probably up my Pokemon a little bit here, yeah? Probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Level 8 might not do it. Okay, I stand corrected. Shiny odds are a little crazy. Alright, that's wild. Alright, you know what? I have set a precedent now that I feel as if I cannot live up to, which might be, to, have a shiny only team. So that, yeah, yep. Yep, I think I've set a precedent here. Especially since it's so easy, I guess. Jolly is huge! Oh, it's Frisk. Ew. What other ability could Noibat have had? I don't even know. Bro, I don't even know what else Noibat could have had. What's up with all the Drifblim? Is that how I fly? Is that how I fly? I don't know. Alright, now I'm determined. Now I'm definitely determined to find a Teddy. Which I've got a feeling I should probably just do that off stream, because it might take some time. I mean, if it took that long to find a teddy, and I feel like I'm gonna phase. I feel like that might be something that I should probably do on my own. Also, knowing me, I'll probably find like every other shiny before I find Teddy. And I don't have that many Pokeballs to waste. Like, I don't have the money to just buy an infinite amount of Pokeballs to keep catching shiny Pokemon. Which is gonna be a problem. Meaning that I really should do the trainer battles. As annoying as what that may be. But that might be what I have to do here. So. But yeah, it seems like that the shinies might be a little more common than what I initially thought. So it's fine. Can we? Oh, I'm hitting B. Good lord. I don't want to see Meditite at all. Not a fan of that Pokemon whatsoever. I think I figured out the Bakugan I'm going to add. Just have to go buy it at a store called Treasure Hunt as a discount store. Oh, okay. Oh my god, can we not? Can we not, please? Can we not? Bro, this poor Timber, man, is going to hate me. Poor thing, good lord. Am I making this more difficult for myself? Yeah, kinda. Do I care? Yes and no. Bro, come on. I'll get this like a couple more minutes. If not, then I'll do it on off stream. Because we are getting somewhat close to end of stream time. Bro, that scared me for a second. I saw that. I saw the blue. I'm like, please don't give me another shiny Noibat. Because that's the only blue shiny that is in here. It's going to be a costume. Cubbo crown on its head. Can we not? Sure, thank you. Okay. Oh my god, can we please... That's probably gonna kill. Of course. Of course. Alright, we need some leveling here. Because this isn't gonna cut it. Oh goodness. Level 8 is just not it. Thank goodness for the candies. Let's just go for 10 for right now. Alright, good enough? Alright, let's do a little bit more. I don't think I'm gonna get the shiny here right now. I think I'm gonna have to hunt for it. Because it doesn't seem like Teddy Ursa is the most common. But it's not like a 5% encounter kind of thing. However, the Tinkatink is definitely kind of annoying. Cool Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Love Tinkaton. It's just a baddie with a big hammer. But I don't want it on my team. As I don't want to start stacking Pokemon with all the same weaknesses and stuff. So, bro, let me run. Let me run, thank you. Bro, what if... I think Noibat's the rare encounter here, I think. I'm going to give it till 9:15, which is 3 minutes. If I don't see a shiny in 3 minutes, we're just going to move on, and I will hunt off stream. As much as I want to actually get it on stream, I'm not going to waste time for this. I've already wasted way too much time to make, like, 0 progress. So... oh, it's fine. You know what, actually, I could actually speed this up a little bit more. Oop. Yeah, it does glitch out the audio a little, but it does speed this up. Of course, obviously, it's dependent on my ability to hit buttons. So yeah, there's that too. Is this the ideal way to do this? No, not at all. The audio sounds god-awful. Because the audio also scales to this, and it's not the ideal way to do this. But in terms of speeding up the actual hunts, yeah. Heck, I might even off stream if it pushes me to that. I might honestly just go to like, well, 10 times it's just asking for a crash. But I might go like 5 times or even like 7 or 8 times speed just to like really speed this up. But I can only push this so far. Also, the fact that it's not a guaranteed run is a little concerning. That kind of slows things down a little. I don't even care. If I see a shiny Metatite, I'm running from it. Same thing with Tinkatink. I just genuinely don't care. Yeah, I perhaps have maybe set a precedent that I cannot live up to. I don't know. I mean, I guess now, whenever it comes to, like, legendaries and crap, I don't know if there's, like, a legendary... oh, God. I don't know if there's a legendary as part of the story, but whatever it is, I feel like now I'm obligated to shiny hunt it as well. But I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, it seems like Teddiursa is probably the most uncommon Pokemon, which is kind of crazy, but... or either that or Noibat. Probably Noibat. I don't know if there's per se a rare encounter or anything like that. I don't know. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing an okay amount of Teddies. I'm seeing... a little more Noibat than I'd like, and I would definitely... oh my god. Can we please? Yeah, I'm seeing way too many Metatite. Metatite are really annoying. Especially since they have a setup move so early. I did not realize that Metatite would get workup so early, which is crazy to me. Also, I went over my time that I said I was going to, but it's fine. I'll go a couple more. Why not? I'm already this far in. I'll go a little bit more. You know what? It's fine. Do like 5 more encounters, and then we'll get out of this cave and call it a day. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And there's our number 5. Oh god, I can't. There we go. Oh, that just takes us to Route 3. Oh, goodness. You know what? Is there an item here? Hey, nice. I don't know how long Route 3 is. Where am I? Oh, Route 3 is... Route 3, it's... Okay, I see. I'm kind of picking up here. There we go. So that's where we need to go. Route 3 might be a little bit. So let's do a little more hunting, because honestly, no point at this point. Let's just do this for a little bit longer. And then we'll call it. Because we're pretty much at stream time. And while I didn't make as much progress as what I would have liked, it's fine. You know, we had some technical difficulties and some other setting issues, which I feel like I should have checked before, but I didn't want to get ruined with story stuff beyond what, like, oh, for God's sakes, come on, run, thank you. I didn't want to get spoiled with stuff beyond what I kind of already had seen. So, can we not? Thank you. You know, I feel like I should probably do this with Noibat. I would avoid Brick getting killed a million times over. Because it's faster. I mean, it still has the shiny animation, so that still kind of slows things down a little bit. But hopefully this will make things go a little faster. I hope. I don't know. The really fast flapping is really annoying, frankly, but you know, it's fine. I'm kind of surprised that I have not seen another shiny here. I'm very surprised by this. That Teddy Ursa had an item. I don't know what the text is saying because it's going by way too fast. Oh my God, are you kidding me? You're joking! I don't even care, man. You know what? Honestly, the shiny rate is already high as is. So I can discount it. Bro, I don't even care. I'm so mad. What did I even say a couple minutes ago, too? I'm like, I'm probably going to get a shiny Metatite before I see anything else. Well, lo and behold. It's fine. Also, Teddy Ursa's holding an item. My guess is probably honey. But it's going by so fast. I can't read it. And honestly, it's fine. I'm so mad that I got the shiny Metatite, though. Like, genuinely upset. But it's fine. I really want this Teddy, though. I just hate that the Metatite was the shiny Pokemon here first. Like, literally, I just want the Teddy, and that'll end this. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything else. And unfortunately, there's no ability that exists that boosts normal types spawning. There's just the general Illuminate ability, which I don't have. There's not been any Pokemon that have appeared that have Illuminate anyway, so it's fine. And I don't know what Illuminate would even help with anyway. It just helps, it just increases the chances of a spawn, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, I'll go for a couple more minutes here. See if I can get lucky and just get it on stream. Because I'd rather get it on stream. I don't know. Me personally, I feel kind of scummy about not getting encounters, you know, on stream and stuff. Because it feels like, oh, you know, you cheated. It's like, you know, the whole, like, Dream thing with Minecraft and stuff. Oh, you know, Dream did all this quote-unquote mining, or, you know, whoever, insert Minecraft player, did all this quote-unquote mining off-stream and has replaced every single block with diamonds and stuff, and has this, like, giant, like, chests and chests and chests worth of diamonds and stuff. Like, sure, you went mining off-stream. Like, okay. I'm also surprised I haven't seen a shiny Tinkatink at this rate that I've been going, because I've been seeing too many Tinkatink too. But it's fine. It's not. I just want to be done with this, because I'm kind of over doing encounters here, but at least it makes it a little less unbearable that this is sped up. However, I'd rather not be listening to this, because the audio is definitely really annoying. I'd rather just, like, mute the audio and just, like, vibe out to my own stuff while I do this. Because I don't mind the shiny hunting or anything. Just, it's the audio that's really killer. Everything else is fine. I mean, it's annoying that it's taking this long, though, but... And it seems like I got the rarest Pokemon to be shiny here, too. I got the most common and the rarest one, which makes no sense. I mean, yes, it makes sense that Meditite was shiny here, I guess, because it's the most common thing, but it's still annoying. So, okay, I'm kind of getting a gauge for the shiny charm here, or, you know, the shiny odds with it. It's enough that, like, it's enough that I can appreciate enough when a shiny appears, but it's not so much that it's like this big thing. It's like, I don't know, like, the value isn't as high, just because it seems like the shiny odds are greatly increased, which I'm partially not mad about, but shiny hunting was not on my bingo card for this game, but considering the odds, it now kind of is. So, just, it's still annoying, but at least I have the speed up to make this somewhat easier. But we'll go a couple more minutes here, I think, because we are getting to pretty much time. But I'll go a couple extra minutes just because I started a couple minutes later. Just because I was making a couple last minute layout changes and stuff, and then we had technical difficulties and all that jazz. So, wow, that took a while just to see another Teddy, but alright. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a hot minute. And it might just serve everyone just to do this off stream. This is getting painful at this point, but I'll probably go like 2 more minutes and then we'll wrap this up by like around like 9:30. So I think that will be the plan. So I'm just kind of surprised that I have not seen... Well, I mean, I saw 2 shinies in this cave, I guess, so I can't be mad. And with boosted shiny odds. I'm just glad that I haven't seen another shiny Meditite. Which, that's like the only thing I really don't want to see. Because I'm so tired of seeing Meditite. But I'd really like to just see a green Teddy. That'd be great. Because I love Ursaluna. Ursaluna is seriously one of my favorites. It's such a good Pokemon. It has done me nothing but justice for VGC. And it's just so good. It's just such a good Pokemon. I'm just kind of curious, though, what happens if I put this up to, like, 10 times speed. That'd be crazy. I probably wouldn't be able to handle this. Because I think I'm at 4 right now. Alright, you know what? We got 1 minute. I'm going to call it in a minute here. Just for kicks. I shouldn't do this. Oh, my God. Oh, man. The audio is so bugged. I don't even know if I'm getting any kind of benefit from this because it's just moving so fast that oh my God, yeah. Like, I can't even control this, basically. That's crazy. This is nuts. Yeah, 10 times speed is a little bit much. It's a little much. I mean, is it really making a significant difference? No. Not really. We'll drop that down to somewhat reasonable. This is what, 5 times? Yeah, I think 5 times really is like kind of the... Either between 4 and 5 times is kind of like the... Where it's like a downhill slope, essentially, of benefit to... Not benefit, I guess. Hindrance. So. Oh, God. So, would I, like, play this on this speed just for normal gameplay? No. Not really. This is not the ideal way to play this game, but for, like, more tedious stuff like this, it's not the worst. As long as I could not have to listen to the audio going kind of crazy. So, alright, we're going to do, like, 5 more encounters, because that is pretty much time. So, and I don't want to sit here all night, because it's going to get annoying and boring and all that jazz. So I'll do, I don't know, 2 more. Because that was already like 3 while I was yapping. Alright, last encounter. It's a tink-a-tink, and it's not shiny. Anyway. It's fine. Alright, well, let me turn that off, because that was annoying me. So, yeah. Anyway, that's where we're gonna call it for tonight. Not as productive as what I would have liked to have been. I would have liked to gotten a little further in this game, but honestly, I'm in no rush to finish this game. I didn't want anything huge to make like that massive of a commitment, but you know, I'm also not in a rush to finish this either. So, but yeah. That's what we'll call it for the night. You know, we did good. We started here. I unfortunately have probably set some precedent that I might not be able to live up to. It's fine. It is what it is. So yeah, I am so far enjoying this game. It's a lot of fun so far. I'm not that far into it yet. Don't even have a single gym badge. We've only gotten to like 2 downs, a couple routes, so nothing crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little hunting off stream. If I get my Teddy, great. If not, well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And but I'm gonna do some hunting off stream, since the shiny rate seems to be high enough that, you know, it's not like some crazy thing or anything like that. I don't think it's that big of a deal that I get that off stream or anything like that. So I'll just do that. Save everyone the pain of having to deal with that. What will happen during streams? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there, kind of thing. Yeah, I'll hunt off stream for this and everything. But, you know, it's fine. You know, we did good today. We started this. We got our starter with a good ability. We did get 2 shinies, which I don't know how valuable that's going to be, but, you know, we got those. So yeah, we're getting into this. So yeah, this was good. But yeah, that's where I am going to call it for tonight, because I am starting to get a little tired and stuff. But yeah, this was fun. I am enjoying this so far, and yeah, we'll continue this. So yeah, if you aren't already, hit that purple heart button. I would appreciate it. You get notified whenever I go live. Also, follow the socials. I post on Twitter whenever I go live as well. Plus, on YouTube, I upload most of my VODs, and I upload clips there as shorts. So there is plenty of content over there. This VOD, I'm going to shoot for next week. I still have to design a thumbnail. That's the only thing I really didn't do was make a thumbnail for YouTube VODs. So I need to do that. So I'm going to try for next week. If not, definitely the week after. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's that. And then if you aren't already, join Discord. Love to have you there. I also post whenever I go live. Plus, you can get some occasional, the occasional other notifications, optional notifications if you want them. For when I do upload to YouTube, or if there's any schedule changes, updates, cancellations, any of that kind of stuff. You can get those in the Discord as well and hang out there. We would love to have you. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your night or day or time zone. We'll just say that. So yeah. And then, as I had also mentioned in Discord, we're going to be doing this exclusively for the next couple weeks here. Pokemon Champions just got announced that it's releasing on April 8th. So we're going to rotate that in once that comes out as well. So we'll be doing that. And then at some point, late April, I'm thinking probably late April, just so I'm not starting a bunch of new things all at once. Probably late April would be my guess. We'll be starting a black randomizer Nuzlocke. And then we'll cycle that in there as well at some point. So yeah, plenty of really exciting stuff coming up and everything. I don't know how much I'm going to really do on stream with Champions. It really all depends, because if it's VGC focused, I only have so much patience for it. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it is and everything. I'll probably do at least a couple days and then do it periodically on stream and everything. But we'll figure that out when we get there, kind of thing. But yeah, other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your evening, day, time zone, all that fun stuff. I will be back again on Thursday. I had to think about that for a second. I normally don't stream Tuesday, Thursday, unless there's some special circumstances. But I will be back on Thursday, as long as nothing comes up in the meantime. But Thursday, I should be back. And then hopefully next week is back to normal, but we'll see. Back to our usual Monday, Wednesday. But we'll see. So yeah, I'll be back on Thursday, and we are going to continue with this. So yeah, other than that, have a great rest of your night, and hope to see you again.